Imagine your mother, the woman who gave you life, fed you, washed you, and put you to sleep at night, took you to school, made your lunches, did whatever she could to make you who you are today, who has served the family in the most selfless way, gets in a situation that shows that she's going to be in huge trouble. What would you do as her daughter or as her son? Try to save her? Yes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Dr. Sene and here I am with the story of a mother of a beautiful young TikToker who fell in love with an 18-year-old young man. Surprised? Shocked? I don't know guys. Well, let's dig into this now. Pakistani British influencer, 22-year-old Mahek Buhari, had developed a reputation as an online personality, frequently sharing makeup and lifestyle tips as well as fashion advice. She had got a following of over 100,000 fans, and her good looks, her relentless passion, and confidence made her very popular and much loved among her followers. Mahek Buhari's mother, who was a working woman, was feeling somewhat bored whenever she was home, so she decided to make herself present on Mahek's TikTok videos. And the very close bond between mom and daughter was obvious through the videos Mahek presented. As time went on, Mahek invited 46-year-old Ansreen too to meet up with fans and go on trips with her. On one such occasion, Ansrin somehow ended up befriending a young man, Saqeeb, a Pakistani British teenager. Their messaging each other got very frequent, and the messages became intimate. And Mahek's 46-year-old mum, Ansrin, fell in love with Saqeeb, who had told her he was 26, but he was really 17. Some reports indicate he was 18. I don't know, guys, I'm not sure. This was in 2019. As time went on, Anstrin met up with Saqib at hotels, and their intimate relationship strengthened. After a while, Anstrin decided to break up with Saqib. The young man did not take it well. He felt he was in love with 46-year-old Ansrin. 17-year-old Saqib started pleading with her to continue their affair, and he begged Ansreen not to stop contacting him. Ansreen, on the other hand, did want to break up with him. As time went on, Saqib was beginning to stalk Ansreen. He was turning very angry and he threatened to expose some intimate photos of their hotel escapades to her husband and her sons. Ansreen told her daughter Mahek the entire story of her love affair with the teenager and that they had to quickly and effectively stop Saqib. 22-year-old Mahek wanted to shield her mother, and mum and daughter duo hatched their plan to somehow stop Saqib from blackmailing Ansri. After messages exchanged online, they all decided to meet up at a shopping mall car park at dead of night on 11th February 2022. Meanwhile, Mahek engaged the assistance of a few men she knew who would come along with them to meet up and threaten Saqib to give up the information he had got with him. Now, Saqib may have thought that Ansrin wanted to meet him for some peace plan. Guys, anyway, he engaged the assistance of friend Hassim, who knew nothing at all about this precarious story. And Saqib asked Hashim to drive him that night. Hashim agreed. As they were at the dark car park, they saw no one there. So Saqib and Hashim left the car park hurriedly and then noticed two cars following them. It was well past midnight, guys, and the streets were desolated. One was Mahek's car with Ansreen in it. The other car was driven and occupied by men and women Mahek had asked to come along and assist them with the plan. The deadly plan was in motion. They viciously rammed the car driven by Hashim with Saqib in it until it toppled and caught on fire. The perpetrators fled the scene. The following day, the two men, Saqib and Hashim, who had lost their lives in a burning car, were found by the police. Detectives plowed through the evidence. Mahek and her mom were arrested for their major criminal offense. Guys, the story ends with the mother and daughter duo getting jail sentences. 22-year-old Mahek has been jailed for 31 years. For 31 years. And 46-year-old Ansreen was jailed for 26 years and 9 months. Guys, don't you feel really bad for the friend Hashim who knew nothing about what he was getting into and just gave his friend a ride? Don't you also feel disgusted about a mother who hijacked her daughter's youth and ruined the young girl's life? Could the mother and daughter have gone to the police and reported the blackmailer? Would the police have done anything about the blackmailing? Probably not. Guys, the other victim of this entire saga is Ansrin's husband, Reza, who did not know what was going on until she was arrested at their home. Her son, too, is a sad victim of this. He must be so embarrassed and humiliated by all this. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Frightening, the way it all ended, right? Why cheat on your spouse? It never ends well. That's it for tonight, guys. See you again. Good night.